Let me see here. Already waiting for my screen. We should be live, right? And everybody can hear me here on the. Give me a second. I'm trying to reload my page here. For some reason, it's not showing, guys. If you do, thank you for being here. Another show of Operation 11 Charlie, another Monday. First show of the year for us here. Nice. Is that me? Not showing, guys. If you do, thank you for. Is that me or?
Technical difficulties.
Right. Probably me. I bet you it's me. I hate listening to my voice. So anyway, let's go back over again. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here with us. Our first show of the year. Thank you guys for being here. Very special show for us. We have one story here. Rice, brother, welcome in, brother. Thank you for being here with us, man. It's an honor to have you, man.
Thank you. It's my honor to be with you guys.
Awesome, brother. Here we got Jake. Welcome in, brother. Good to see you, man.
Hello. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year. We got Robert, Scale Rap. Welcome in, brother.
Hola, how y'all doing?
Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you, Jesse. Welcome in.
Hello. Glad to be back.
Awesome.
Glad December's over.
Hey, right. Matt, welcome in, brother.
Hey, thanks for making me a part of this. And how's everybody doing tonight?
Doing good. Everybody in the chat here. Thank you for being here with us. Again, Happy New Year. No, we were out for 2 weeks, right? And about. So also we're still working behind the scenes, right? We never stopped. 24/7 Operation 11 Charlie. Looking forward for USD. We will working and still sponsoring all those veterans to go to USD. We're looking forward to that event. I got some news for USD that I want to share with you guys, right? And also we're gonna start another raffle, right? Tonight. So we're looking forward to that. Again, everything is that we do here is for our warriors here, some kind of a way, right? Let me see, guys. For my mind just went blank. So we got USD, talking about USD real quick, and let's start the raffle. Let's start the raffle. I think the raffle.
I think I saw a question in the chat for Jake already.
I was gonna say I had to go with count now because dropping the ball already.
Dropping the ball already. So yeah. So let's start the raffle now. Obi now. Obi's live. So welcoming Obi. I don't think Obi is he connected. I know he's there. I think
He might be wrestling a polar bear or something.
He's wrestling either a polar bear or a moose, something like that, right? Or a grizzly. They get those big grizzlies out there in Alaska as well. So let's start the raffle, Jake. So a huge shout out to Cody May, Sky RC Hobby Shop down in Utah, right? St. George area. Huge shout out, big supporter of what we do here and all the boys out there. So we will start raffle tonight. Hopefully we can either close it tonight or next Monday. It is 45 spots, right? $7 a spot, right? And it's gonna be for that new Capra, right? The new Capra that we got going on that came out last month, if I'm not mistaken, right? So we have both colors. So the winner can choose one of those colors. So that's what we got going on in that raffle that I want us to start. So we got both colors on those. Again, the winner will choose the color that they want. We got two. So if this one go quickly, then we could do the second one next Monday, right? So it's 1/18 scale, right? Mini Capras. So real quick, I just want to say, Jeffrey Woods, welcome in, brother. Let me see, Big Red Tony, welcome in. Adams Playground, Craig Davis, welcoming Jay Moore. Craig Davis, let me see. Anybody now on 7? Arctic, Robert, JDS, always in the chat. Thompson, Jeff, welcoming guys. I see Dennis also in the chat. Truck crawlers, welcome my brothers. Thank you for being here with us. You are Don RC. Welcome Jeremy Burrs. Good to see you, my brother. So that's what we got going on, guys. If I miss anybody, CLSRC also in the chat for being here with us. So also what we got going on, guys, I just have some updated news for USD. Anybody that's interested in it, spoke to Rob today. The tickets are open, right? The tickets are open. We may end up probably sharing the link of the website, Jake, if you can't, of USD.
Yep.
Yeah, so we can share it on the chat. And guys, the people are planning to go to USDE. It's going to be amazing event this year. Just inside the vendors row, guys. So you guys that already been in USD, you guys know how big was last year, right? It was around 40, low 40s vendors out there, in the 40s, right? In the 42, 43, around there. So this year, the vendor row is over 10,000 square feet, right? 47 vendors on site, right? So that changed everything. It's not going to be in the same spot. So they're moving stuff around. The main entrance for USD, we not then as of now, right? If anything changes, I know Rob and we put any changes out there, and will forward that info. It's not going to be through the main entrance. It's going to be through the Devil's Den this year. So that's how we are going to come in to the USD this year. So it's going to be amazing, guys. Again, so far, 10,000 square feet on the vendors row. That is crazy. Again, you guys saw that last year. That was huge, right? That vendors row on that. So we're looking forward to that. The ticketing, and Jake put it out there, website. So the tickets are open. Anybody that's is planning to go to USD, there's a lot of amazing events throughout the year, and this is one of them. So we are.
It's only 39 days.
Oh, thanks.
Oh,
My
they
goodness.
can make me sweat.
Oh my goodness. So so that's on that, right? This week also, I'm looking forward to it for getting out of the house, being.
I say, are you going out this coming weekend, right?
Yes, brother. We have our first outing of the year with the VA, right? It's going to be on Friday as an outing on the VA. I know Charlie and Frank and all our social workers from the VA, local VA here, and all our warriors. So we're looking forward to that. It's going to be the first outing. We're going training here, so we're looking forward to that. Then on Saturday, I'm gonna be seeing Robert and seeing all my guys, and most of our guys. We're going to Cotton's RC Park out there, and we're looking forward to it. So a big chunk of our guys, I'll see them on this Saturday. I'm looking forward to. I need.
Yeah, we set up gates, everything. It's gonna be nice.
I need the outing. Just to let you guys know, and you just keep in mind when in families that you're going to go through the same thing as suffering with PTSD and some other mental stuff, right? Always reach out to, especially in holidays. It's not easy for us, right? We have been in that funk for me over 2 weeks. So so you see me out a bit tonight. I apologize for that, but I know I got good people that would. But check on each other, guys. Check on each other, right? Especially on those holidays, because it's not easy for us, right? And I'm very appreciative of all of you guys my rep, all my guys always checking out on each other, and Sergeant Major, everybody, all our guys checking out. I really appreciate you guys, and I just want to say I love you guys because you guys are what keep me going, right? So we can have more our warriors, right? We go basically in kind of the same boat. So we're looking forward to start another year, right? And then it's gonna be a huge year for us, and we're looking forward and keep working hard. Keep working hard. Again, on the emails, guys, as we get the emails, be patient with us. I've been talking to a few veterans over email, stuff like that. We are working on, guys. So there's a waiting list. So we'll get to you as soon as possible. If we don't have any reps close to you, just be patient. We're working hard to change that, in future months or hopefully sometime this year or whenever we get to that. Just be patient with us.
On that part, if you're in the hobby and you're at events where 11 Charlie's represented, come up, introduce yourself.
Yeah.
We connect the face. We get to talk to you. We're not pushing people to the side by not answering. It's literally, it's a whole procedure to go through, tons of emails. It's not just handing a certificate and you're on your own. There's a connection. So it's not just bring new people in. It's still working with all the I don't want to say exact number, but we'll say 250 that have already been inducted. That relationship is always going. So it's not, we're not just sitting looking for new people. It's working with the people that we already have in the organization.
Yes. And we are a family, right? So we are a family as we approach and we go to this event. We are a family. So that's how we want everybody to come in and feel that way, right? I have my wife, I had the boys, and here we got everybody brings the wives and kids, all that stuff. So we are a big family and we take care of each other, right? So that's why we are here. So always family oriented, and we like to feel comfortable that, especially when we're put on the booth or we are on the trails or whatever events we are, you guys feel comfortable that our family are there. They're going to be taking whoever's out there on the booth on that tent, they're going to be taken care of. So that's what we're trying to do. What else? So we got USD, right? Again, don't remind me how many days, Jake. So,
You say 29?
oh my Lord.
Oh, that's even worse than what I said.
Is it really 29 days?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say I need some help because somebody come over.
I want to know where Matt and Jake's beards are. Because you're
It'd take me like 30-40 years to look like those men there. And a lot of what's that called, Rogaine and all that stuff.
I like the baby face.
I shaved 2 weeks ago.
Your razor was broken when you shaved.
I didn't say I shaved my face. I would shave my face on live if people donate $1,000 tonight.
We're gonna get to that in a little bit because I saw a pretty scary picture of a Santa Claus looking guy on the ad for this show with a bunch of white in his beard.
Oh, that got down there?
Yeah.
We won't go
There
there.
are more spots left. They're asking. It's $7 a spot. There was, what was it, 45 spots?
Yeah, 45 spots. I already sent Jake. We have a bunch of spots that came in, so it's gonna take a minute
away tonight
for Jake to.
I was gonna say, give me a few minutes and I'll let you know.
So as of now, yeah, we have pretty much had that there. Before I continue talking about some other stuff, Craig, welcome in, brother.
Thank you. I'm sorry it took me so long to get here.
Oh, no worries, brother. No worries. Thank you for being here. It's an honor to have you here real quick. So
it's an honor to be here with y'all guys.
Awesome, brother. So we'll talk about some of the stuff that we got going on. Then we go to you guys, and this is your guys' show. So we're looking forward to know more about you guys. Some people will know. So I think we
You won't
have.
show. Rob's blurry. Rob, adjust your camera. It's blurry.
Is it? Okay, all right.
A lot of people want to see what Rob is doing. No, we can't be showing nothing out there. So oh, huge shout out real quick, man. Before I continue, man, huge shout out to all our sponsors, all our support, all of you guys always here with us. Every night, every day supporting Operation 11 Charlie. It means a lot to us. And you know, all you guys are what keep Operation 11 Charlie going, and you know, and helping us take care of our warriors, right? So we cannot thank you guys enough. I want to get that out of the way. You guys mean a lot to us, and we are, it's an honor. It's an honor, and we will continue to be doing the right thing and taking care of our warriors. So I just want to say that real quick. Also, guys, my goodness, it's been a minute since you guys seen 11 Charlie Jr., right? He turned 15 today. So happy birthday to Jeremy, right?
Is that driving age in Florida?
Happy birthday.
Come on. He's been pushing, already asking, hey, when I gonna get my written exam? So well, one of these days. So yeah, man. So oh my God, time flies by, man. He was already in high school, so that's good stuff, man. So I just want to shout out to Jeremy 11 Charlie Jr. They're 15 years old already, man. Wow. What else, guys? So so that's it. That's what we have a bunch of raffles and stuff going on that we will mention after this one that we don't want to take away from each other. As we start those raffle, we will mention them, and we got a bunch of special raffles going on from special people that donated stuff.
That wasn't blurred. Put that back up.
This one's okay.
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 Nah.
I just got the base paint down on this one, and now I just got to weather it. So
You
this
just
one's
have like
actually
a
the match
closet.
theme.
You have a closet full of those trucks. Every time I see you, you have a different one in your hand.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you guys saw
Yeah.
I have my own limited edition FJ45s now. Thank you to Operation 11 Charlie for letting me paint one live, and now I got a thing with FMS.
Nice.
Awesome.
So if you want one, let me know. There's only 10 available.
Wow, that's awesome, guys. So
Only one about.
I saw a question in there. I think
Go
it's from
ahead.
Russell about if there's any spots left. I know in the past what we've done, if the raffle, if it's still going, guys, if you buy more spots and what's in there, it just gives you more chances. And
Yes.
then we'll finally say, hey, it's closed. We're going to set it off tonight.
Yes,
So if you're still wanting to get in, even if we're at the 45,
yes.
let it run to the end of the show.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll do
Yeah.
that.
And if you want to buy more spots, that gives you more chances to win, whatever.
Yes,
And it gives us more money to get the vets to where we need to get them.
definitely. And will you guys really want to see in person what we do? Plan to go to those events, right? And then you could be able to meet those veterans in person or see our booth. And like Matt says, go sit with us there. Our booth is open for everybody. We always offer our hand, help people, with their rigs that break down. We always have extra parts. We got water, all that stuff. All you guys that have met us, you guys know every time you go to our booth, right? Everybody is welcome and sit out there with us, right? So we're looking forward to that.
I was gonna add with that, where it's about coming up to the booth, introducing, face contact's good. We do trail runs at every event.
Yes.
Jump in, keep it positive. That's all we ask. Jump in. We have a big herd going through the group.
Yeah.
Some of us been in the hobby 20 years, but we still learn stuff every day. So when someone has a question, if you have a quick answer, a quick fix, it's always awesome.
Yes,
So
yes.
on the trail runs.
Well said, brother. We have some guys that, and especially in events, that they're being in the hop for just one day. So keep that in mind, that we're always there to help them out, right? So we got that going on, right? And I know right up to UST, there's a bunch of events that Operation 11 Charlie always have people, right? Representative going out there. One of them is Beat the Creek. So I know we have a bunch of our guys out there as well. So we're looking forward to that. And after we go, Axial, Badlands, and California, Poland, all the other events that we hopefully are planning to go. Real quick. So again, it's been a difficult year. I don't want to keep on a sad note. Nothing but prayers for our brothers from the ASD family, right? If you guys have had the opportunity to meet Brandon Tommy, you knew what kind of person he was. All of those guys are amazing, right? Always makes everybody feel comfortable. They will light up a room, right? And in the same way, the love that they have for us as an organization, every time they took the time, talk to us, sit with us, support us, they go out of their way. Eric, Oscar, Jeff, and Brandon, that we sadly lost last week, right? Again, you guys met, and he just amazing people. Prayers to all our ASD family. We're here for you, like I told them. Operation 11 Charlie is here for you guys, the same way that you guys are there for us. So I just want to get that out of the way. Good people, man. I tell you, we saw him in Proa by the Fire. Actually, that's the last time. It was in the last of October. We were out there in the desert with Brandon and Eric and all the guys out there from Prolar. So yeah, just prayers for our ASD family. Anything else that I forgot to mention? Obi, welcome in, brother.
Hey man, thank you. Appreciate it. Had technical difficulties, but I'm here now.
It's all that sun out there in Alaska, all that hot weather, right? So it's not helping.
I wish. You're gonna make me cry over here.
Yeah, so thank you for being here with us, brother. So let me see here. What we got going on the raffle, Jake. Let me know whenever you're ready, you jump in and let us know.
Last update that I got from you, we have officially 11 spots left.
Wow.
11 spots. It's closing tonight.
So 11 spots left?
Left.
Comments I'm seeing it's closing here in a couple minutes.
Oh, okay. Wow. We may end up.
It's gonna be a winner.
Oh my God. Again, guys, and let me refresh our PayPal Operation 11 Charlie PayPal account real quick, so we could go to our special guest here real quick, guys. Yeah. Oh yes. Real quick, one of our James brother, thank you, brother. We got prayers for one of our warriors. They're having a baby. I know they're having a baby tonight, so prayers for James.
He's at the hospital watching. That's dedication.
What are you doing? I mean, come on.
James Group. So, brother, prayers for you, your babies, and your wife, everybody, man. Congratulations on that, man. I hope everything is good on your end. So let me send this screenshot real quick. Oh my goodness, I think we made.
Can we show the picture again? A couple are asking what the
Yes.
waffle.
Yes, if you please, Jake, right there. And then there you go. So we got both colors, guys. We got both colors. The winner will choose, today's winner will choose the color that they prefer for this one. So I don't know, guys. So you guys, all you guys on the chat here on the panel, because if we sell this one before we start talking, right, with the guys, we may end up gonna have to start the other one. But you guys will determine here on the chat and on the panel if you guys want to do that. So I just send you on there. So now, who wants to start first? Story, Greg,
Rock, paper, scissors, right now.
where you go?
Craig's a little slow.
Go ahead.
Oh, he's cheating.
The story, I'm good.
Beard.
Okay. Well, I can go. Well, hi. Thank you all for having me. Super excited to be here. Talk about a few things. This is the key to life right here, right now. If anybody knows what that is. No?
What's that?
Kilburn would know what this is, but he's not here apparently. This is the battery key for a 1968 Mercedes Unimog.
Wow.
So that's my key to life right now. But that's
I'm gonna
just
send you photos of that hobby.
Please do, because I want to. I've seen some of them, but we want to show the people that don't know about that. Go ahead, Story.
Okay. So I own and operate with my beautiful other half a company called Cold Mountain Conversions. I actually have a little like slideshow picture thing that I could share maybe.
Yes, please, if you want. Yeah, definitely.
Let's see. We can stop looking at this. All right.
Is that me? We have like a mic, right?
Hot mic.
On mic, right? What? Oh, sorry.
Is it my mic?
Let me see. I'm gonna meet you real quick. Now, we're still waiting for it's taking a minute for us to show up here. Still uploading. So let me see who is. No, it's not. Unmute yourself, James. It's not you.
I think it's Craig. He was lit up.
It was Greg. Let me see. So Greg, you gotta unmute yourself there, brother. Okay, what we got going on? Okay, you're sharing from your phone. Oh, we lost you there, brother.
Story, you're muted.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can.
Okay. So I had a little slideshow, but apparently, as per normal, my phone just died. So I could just talk about it, and maybe Matt could go to my Instagram.
That's what I'm doing.
And find some of those pictures. If you go to Cold Mountain Conversions or go to just my personal one, James Story Rice, it'll have all of them.
Perfect.
Anyway, a couple years ago, my lady and I had an opportunity to help some friends out who were building a school bus into a tiny house because, well, that's what they wanted to do, and they had the funds to do that, and they were kind of living, paying ridiculous amounts in rent and wanted to get out of that lifestyle. So they needed a place to park this bus and do their renovation, and she wanted to see it happen. So we let them do it in our side yard. And at the time I was still doing construction. And I saw an opportunity to help somebody in the side yard and not have to hitch a ride to work because I have narcolepsy and I don't drive very often. When I do, I have like my daughter or Tara in the passenger seat, making sure I don't fall asleep because, things happen that way. But so I started helping out my buddy Steve, and I helped build his bus. And after we helped build his bus, or in the middle of it, My buddy Thomas got a bus, and I got introduced to him, and I started building his bus. Now Thomas's bus is the farther bus. It was the green bus that I built that looked like the inside of a sailing yacht. And Thomas is paraplegic and is in a wheelchair. So like everything in the bus had to be completely different than, you know, just a normal living space, you know, because he's got a wheelchair. So, you know, he's got to be able to go front to back in the bus without hitting everything. His floor had to be custom done in order to use the wheelchair lift that was, I guess, provided with the bus. So like where his wheelchair comes in from his lift, that floor is actually 1 inch down from the rest of the bus, just so we could use that lift. Then the rest of the bus, it's 1 inch up just to get a little more insulation. The whole bus was spray foamed and professionally wired by an electrician. And then I finished up the wiring as far as installing the solar and the breaker box and all that. We had the wires run for us, but the rest of it I did. Yeah, so that led me to finishing that bus, which I thought was finished, but it seems like it creeps back to the yard like, I don't know, once every 3-4 months for something new. I just finished a diesel heater on it today. So he now has 2 diesel heaters, his wood stove, and a heat pump to keep him warm, you know, just in case. Ooh, that's the Unimog.
What a beauty, brother.
Nice.
That thing is seriously so much fun to drive. It gives you the most intense arm workout you could ever have. I don't know if all military trucks are like that, but that one does not have power steering.
Oh, well,
The
well,
newer ones, they have to kind of
kind
and stuff like that,
right,
up armored.
right over, kind of.
I mean, you would think it kind of would need it. It kind of does need it. And the neat thing is, I found a guy who has created kind of a little hack for it. And you go and you get an 06 Prius steering column, and that Prius steering column will turn that into a power steering unit in, like, you know, a hop, skip, and a jiffy with a good welder. So once I find a good welder, I'll have a power steering unit built. But until then, I'm going to work on my arms and my welds. Yeah, that was actually right before Christmas. We took it up on a, you know, forest road, went out 10 miles and had a good day. Kind of the last warm day we had was that day.
So, Harvey, I sent you some more. Save the last one I sent you for a couple of minutes. We'll talk about that one.
Okay. Let me start sharing. There you go. In the back.
I have no idea what this last picture is going to be.
Uh-oh.
It's a good one.
Uh-oh.
We are live.
I do try to keep my Instagram and Facebook and all that, you know, nice. So please. Don't go digging, man.
Hey, why are you shaking? Why are you shaking, Story? No, you good, bro. We'll take care of you, brother. Let me. I'm gonna double check for you if they're PG-13. Okay.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Find a waiver. We're good.
Yeah, we have a waiver too. Oh, waivers. So I build custom buses, I guess. I've kind of taken a little break to help out my family a little bit. Some know I lost my dad last year at Christmas, and so it's taken a year to get back on my feet, get my mom back on her feet. So, you
Sorry
know,
for your loss, brother.
yeah, thank you. but yeah, so that's kind of what I do. Other than our common thing of playing with RC toys.
And who's this guy? Who's this guy right here?
Oh, that's me. That is me. That's the really excited me. I think that was right after I had driven that thing into the driveway. So the guy I got it from, he had it. He put it on a flatbed and brought it to me, or brought it to me at a gas station close to me. Basically, he trucked it down the highway 50 miles through the gorge, so I didn't have to go like a 4-hour journey to ride 20 miles. But yeah, so that's my Unimog, and eventually that back portion, we've already tested it out with the 3 of us camping, and it was the most awesome weekend ever. We had live native elk walking around the thing like it was belonged there, and yeah, the thing's pretty fun.
Let me butt in real quick. Javier, I sent you a link to his Instagram for the business.
Okay.
People, check it out. I mean, I'm looking at it inside of a bus. It looks like a log cabin.
Yeah,
hopefully you can scroll down and see that, Javi.
Yes.
Amazing work.
I want to keep.
Can you do Parker's story?
So I didn't do Parker's. Parker actually was inspired by my work and went through it. So yeah, that is actually a set of French doors that the guy on the left, his name is Luke, and he owns a company called Schoolie.com, and he's just the coolest guy I've ever met. And I reached out to him to try and get a set of French doors made, because this couple wanted a set of French doors. And he built me a custom set of 3-pane French doors. And we installed them in the side of that school bus right before it took off to go to Utah. The couple actually made a steep life change mid doing the metal work on that bus, and they loaded that thing full of all their life goods from their house and drove to Utah. So hopefully that bus is getting finished in Utah.
Javi, scroll down like 2 or 3 posts on that page. No, on the page.
Okay.
Keep on scrolling down. Is at the bottom. Here, I'll send you this one I'm looking at. Hold on.
Yeah.
My bad.
Look at the one here with the elk that he was mentioning.
Yeah. That guy, he didn't know, he didn't think anything different. He was like, "Oh, that's my friend." He walked right through our camp. We kind of had to like scurry and get the dogs up because we didn't know what he was going to do. But he's laying his head down. That guy was taller than me. Like his head when he was walking was 6 feet in the air. And then that rack, of course, was towering him.
That is awesome, man. I gotta tell my wife, she ate Bambi, and when we went to Wyoming, so she ate elk.
Elk is delicious, along with pretty much everything else that lives on a hoof.
Right. I was bothering her because she, you want to try it? I don't know. Sure. Well, okay.
Yeah.
The first time, so it was one of our Warriors Bennett's families that we were out there, and I said, trying to get something with her for the first time. So I was okay. Go ahead. So she was eating it. I was telling you eating Bambi, right? And so,
you're not supposed to say that. Never name it.
But she loved it. She said it was so good. It was awesome good. So
the last one I sent you, that's the one that's you gotta show. That's unbelievable.
I gotta show. Let me see here.
Yeah.
So before I show this one, Jake, how many spots we have?
We kind of went over. We're sitting at 55.
So okay, wow.
That's closed.
That is closed, guys. So
yeah,
we have the last one that I sent you was Diego, right? And Robert and Diego. That's the last one I sent you, right? So
Let me
that's
just double check that. Yep.
so okay. So yeah, this raffle is closed, guys, for this Capra, right? So the winner at the end of the show will do that. Right before the end of the show, we'll do that. We select the winner, and the winner can choose which color they want. So if you guys on the chat want us to start the raffle today, and we could close the next Monday, right? For the other color that will be left, that just let us know, guys, on the
Yeah, I would open it up, close that one, end
Can
it at
open it up.
that. Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Just roll it over. Yeah.
Can we do that, Jake? Is it okay with you, brother?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
We're pushing for that $1,000 so that somebody gets a haircut.
oh
You got your clippers?
I am less than 5 feet from a set of clippers.
See?
There we go.
I mean,
Is this happening?
This has
Is it
to happen
happening?
at events or live here.
I sent you some pictures, Javi, in a video.
I mean, if you can get $1,000 donated tonight during this live, I'll shave it right now.
Let me start texting some people.
I know. Right? Let's get more people in this chat. Let's go.
Y'all are about to wake Tara up off the couch. Last time it took me 2 weeks to get a kiss when I shaved my beard, because every time she looked at me, she just laughed.
I just want to show this real quick here. Oh my God, we're trying to get story intro. Before let me see here. We could share this going back to look this incredible, brother.
Click on that picture. See if it'll let you main screen that picture. It's not letting you.
Let me see. No.
Instagram's
So what's
silly.
an average price that one of those buses go for?
Okay, so that's a really bad question.
I figured. I gotta be that guy.
So that bus right there would sell on the market for probably 250 because it is one of 3 that I know of handicap accessible buses.
Yeah, I've seen the picture.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
But then that one also, so like you're looking at 150-year-old barnwood that was taken and planed down and made into these beautiful cabinets. That shelf that is on the side of the bed there. So if you look at that, the big cabinet on the, I guess the right of the screen would be, that's a Murphy bed. So that folds down. And that shelf that's on the top of it, that thing weighs like 60 pounds.
Wow.
That's probably the most solid piece of timber I've ever held in my life. And I worked at a log yard. I'm not going to finish the sentence.
Okay.
Now, how does that come down if it weighs that much and he's handicapped? Can he pull that down?
There is actually right on the side here. There's actually like a boat winch now.
Oh, that's awesome.
So he opens it up and he can grab that shelf and kind of start it, and then he lays it down with the winch and he winches it back up.
Nice.
We hadn't planned on it being as heavy as it was, and then all of a sudden it was as heavy as it was. So we had to come up with that. That bus has everything from like S-Pod 4x4 controllers for all his lights. So he can control all his lights with his phone. He can control all his solar systems with his phone. Everything pretty much on that bus is like the Jiffy Jam. Like you can't go to an RV dealership and say, "Hi, I want a handicap accessible RV.
Yeah.
What do you have?" And they're going to say, "Well, we don't really have handicap accessible RVs." And that's kind of a gross statement. There totally should be handicap accessible RVs. But, anyway.
Yeah,
So,
on their page, if you check out Cold Mountain Conversions, right below, a couple photos down, you actually see him working that boat winch. That's one arm operation. That's cool to move that massive bed and wood. Now, part of you, do you guys do the outside too, or do you just do the inside?
I did everything on that bus.
Oh, wow.
So that bus didn't get a roof raise, but it did have, there was a second exit door next to its handicap door that was removed and sheeted over. And then we sheeted over a few of the windows that he didn't need for the solar closet, the water closet, and behind the refrigerator. Obviously didn't need a window. So we took those windows out and sheet metaled over them.
Javi, try that link I just sent you. It's a video of him doing the roof raise that he was just talking
Oh
about.
yes, let me see. I can
See if that pops up, because that's amazing to watch. How he actually lifts it.
Oh yeah, so that's 4 farm jacks, a whole lot of extra wood, and some metal to hold it from going left to right and back to front.
Wow.
And then you can see well, maybe you can see it. I don't think we put the hat channels in on that one. So we make all those cuts and we alternate the cuts up and down.
So it's not
That
one
way-
straight line, yeah.
That way there's no full shear point. And then we have custom hat channels made that fit right in that space that we're lifting and creating. And then when we fasten the sheet steel to the outside, put 1,000 rivets in it, 2 days later after you've drilled your brains out. Yeah, I think that's honestly where my hands hurt from the most, is drilling all those holes. So we replace all the rivets up, all the way down the sides, top and bottom, and weld in all those pieces of hat channel. And then, we leave the ones out. You can see there's
My bad.
no, that's all right. There's 1 or 2 of those that were marked with blue tape, and that's where windows go. So you don't put the hat channel back in. You frame in a box and then put in RV windows rather than the school bus windows. The school bus windows are just they work real good at letting air in and out.
That's just incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
That is awesome.
Wow, brother.
Now, when you guys get done that on the owner side, does it get deemed personal use, or do you have to have CDL to operate?
They are personal use.
Okay.
They are inspected in North Carolina. It's a little different in every state. In North Carolina, you call the DMV. They send out a DMV officer, and he is an inspector. He's just a regular state trooper, basically, that inspects buses and RVs and vans, and they deem it a house car as long as it meets there's a list of 7 and it has to have 5. And I'm going to try to do this. They have to have 12 volt and 110 electricity. They have to have a sink, a cooking surface, like a hot plate, or like even like a Coleman propane grill that you'd use on the back of your truck that can sit on a table. A bed, that's 6. I don't know what the other 2 are. I actually keep the list on my container, or my workshop, which is a shipping container. I keep the list on the door so that if somebody asks me, I can be like, here it is. Because I can't for some reason ever remember what they are. But there's a list of 7. And once they do that, then they got to see that awesome VIN plate. Now, if you've ever done anything with a car or a truck or a school bus or a Mack truck, never, ever cut a VIN plate. If it is attached to a piece of metal, do not cut that piece of metal. It's a felony.
Wow.
Speaking from experience.
I may or may not have cut 3 felonies or whatever, So,
Allegedly.
yeah, allegedly.
It wasn't on video. It didn't happen.
The officer informed me, thankfully, that I had probably just tossed the pieces of metal into the scrap pile, and that the new VIN number I was looking for the whole time was in the dash on the motor plate. So I showed him where the new one was that I was not seeing. But in every bus right above the door usually is a plate that has the VIN number and all that. And that piece of metal always comes out unless you're like, so some people don't take out the skin on the inside, they leave it. And because there's insulation behind there. That insulation is known as sound dampening material. It is not actual insulation. It's not there to keep the kids warm. So some people leave that. And if you leave that, then that VIN number will always be there. But if you take it out and re-insulate and spray foam, then you just don't want to cut that piece off. That's all. So don't ever remove a VIN number. That's the lesson for today.
Sink. You said a sink, so you put holding tank, wastewater tanks and stuff in them and all that?
Yes, mostly gray water tanks. All of the buses I have done, I have not used black water tanks. They have composting toilets. So composting toilets are pretty easy to maintain once you get past the whole, like, it's a toilet thing and what's going in it. So it separates the two materials. You have a front side and a back side, because if they mix, that's when they become stinky and gross. So the back side actually has a compartment that you put like cocoa coir or peat moss or ashes from the fire in. And then there's a fan that draws air out of that. So it dries out your excrement. And then you have the jug in the front that you either have piped into your gray water tank or kind of right to the ground, or you just take it into the bathroom at the local Buc-ee's or whatever and dump it.
Love Buc-ee's. We love Buc-ee's.
Love them.
Hey,
Yeah, man.
I keep hearing about this.
one of those buses, we that'd be pretty nice at an event, man. That's
Definitely.
we call it
Yeah,
mobile
like-
office.
Yeah, they're I've wanted to take Thomas's bus for a while and go to an event. Now, when we had the last fix at Blue Rock, Parker had his bus there.
Yeah.
And he totally slept in that bus every night.
Oh wow.
He-
And that was
he-
a short bus, right?
I mean, it's a mid-size.
That's a proper term.
Yeah, it's a mid-size bus. It doesn't have a side door, so it's a mid-size bus. It does have a side door.
Okay.
It doesn't have the bigger side door.
Gotcha.
No, it's a pretty small accordion door, wasn't it?
Yeah, the front is the accordion door. Yeah.
Now, Javi, what about that one picture I sent you with some white stuff on it? Can we share that?
It's thank you. I want to show that one. It's not the.
That tasted so good.
Oh, so he knows what's coming.
So it's not the first time, right? The story has raised $1,000 for Operation 11 Charlie, and right here, this is one of those events out there.
It
Yeah,
was full of sprinkles and incredibly soupy.
it was definitely soupy. Like
Who does that?
it's like they wait like 10 minutes between, squirting it out to hit you in the face. So like all the CO2's like escaping, and it's kind of like just.
That one sat for almost a half an hour.
Ooh, I bet you that went
what I mean?
up the nostrils.
Yeah,
Whatever.
it went everywhere.
But the thing is right here. See how happy Jess is. She's enjoying it. She's like, oh my God.
I got it the year before there, like that.
Right.
You did.
Same
You
picture.
did.
Actually raffling the same exact truck. That's what's cool
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, it
That
was the
truck
same
was
truck.
won last year by Story or Dennis. Who won the
Story.
truck? Story.
I won it.
He
Yep.
won that in a raffle. The Pars did last year for 11 Charlie. Story raffled it off this year for 11 Charlie and took a pie.
Lots of
Now we
time.
got to get Dooley to raffle it off again.
Oh, the
Right.
Dooley's won it?
Dooley won it this year.
Dooley
Yeah.
won it.
It's in Northern California right now. Yeah. Talking about that, talking about Northern California, I want to show something here real quick. And also, guys, the raffle is closed. Went over. Thank you so much, guys, for that. One so quickly the Capra. So the winner's gonna choose tonight which color, right? So now the other one is open. So we're gonna start now for the other what's mini Capra. I always messed up the
UTB 18.
there you go. So the raffle, the other mini Capra is open as of now, guys. So we got those two colors. The winner's gonna choose the color tonight, and then with whatever is left is for the other raffle. So that one is open again as well. So we got the second raffle tonight open, guys. So we cannot thank you guys enough. So talking about our California brothers out there, you shout out to Dooley, man, our fellow veteran Dooley, one of our Operation 11 Charlie reps. So this is our chapter. This past weekend, they were in Vasquez Rocks out there in California. They say that's an amazing location out there. So if you shout out to Lonzo, Jared, it's Jack Crawlers, Juan Lacos, Ross, and Angie's wife. So, and like we always do, it's just an inside joke of Operation 11 Charlie is this right here. So, so we know I blame Captain Jared.
I could actually recognize them by their Crocs. I know who's who.
Who's who, right? And detective Lonzo. So huge shout out to them. I think today's is the day for police officers that day, right? Or something like that, law enforcement. So thank you to all our brothers.
Officer appreciation
day, right? Yeah, thank you for the service. Again, we have a few first responder law enforcement in our organization. So thank you guys for your service, brothers. Definitely. Okay, so that what we got that going on, and my goodness, it's already that we need to go to Craig.
Yeah.
Right. My goodness, anything else you guys question that you can have for Story on the chat here in the panel? Feel free. We can jump back and forth, right? So now let's go with, well, we could pass the time. Don't worry on the time, guys. So this is your guys' show. So we haven't even started when we haven't even asked Story when he started on the hobby. Before we go to Craig, when you start on the hobby, Story?
2013.
13.
I think. So I was the youngest of 8 kids. There were no RCs in my my household growing up. We had wooden blocks.
There were, but they got busted by the time they made it to you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Tonka without a wheel. No. Yeah, nothing like pushing a metal chassis around going.
Yeah, so that's awesome. And also you are part of what group you're part of, Story? People that don't know.
Well, I'm part of a lot of groups, but I am especially part of the Recon G6 family. G Crew for life.
Yeah.
Amen. Good people.
Time to work in the community, which is awesome.
Amazing people again. And I met Story for the first time last year at Axel Fest Badlands, brother, right? You were working that one. That one.
Yeah, I was at Badlands. But I met you at Blue Rocks first,
Oh,
didn't I?
Blue-
No, not Blue
No,
Rocks.
no.
You ain't been there yet.
No.
I haven't
No,
been there
just
yet.
kidding. Okay.
We have some of the other guys that were out there, but I wasn't able to make it there. So, yeah, that's
One of these
awesome.
days.
Huh?
One of these days we'll get you there.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Hopefully that's
2023 might be good.
July 15th, 16th, 17th, Craig?
You muted, Craig.
18, 19, 18.
Oh, Virginia.
Is it a part of the recon? Is it like in fine print, you must wear sandals tromping through the woods, cutting trees down?
Hey, man. we just like to make everybody happy.
You do a good job.
A lot of us wear shoes most of the time, but you know, by the time y'all get there, we're tired of putting shoes on. So, you know,
Your
see it-
sandals, Dooley's. What do you call the fingers or
Oh,
the toe
God.
Oh, that's Dooley. That's Dooley's shoes.
shoes? And Parker.
him and
Parker.
Parker, those shoes are great until you have to share a room with somebody who's wearing them. Oh my God. Yeah.
I don't know if I could say I had the opportunity or the I know that was a bless or unblessed.
Oh, when you stayed in Cali?
I stayed with them with that Recon G6 family. Not everybody stays there. Yeah, I think I was the first one, the second one, whatever. But it's second. They embraced me. They welcomed me to their family. But I was there. I was in the Recon G6 family at the Axel Fest, California. So I had an honor to be there with the guys. So
Nice.
It's a good group to hang out with.
definitely good people. Especially Axel, all those of Recon G6, you guys see all the work, hours of work, days of work that these guys put on the trail for everybody to have fun, right? And not just Recon G6, Axel Fest, right? These guys go over and just incredible. Just like we always say, be grateful that some of you guys goes to those events, man. You know, these guys right here put their hand on those trails, you know. Be appreciative of that, you know. So definitely we are very grateful for us to have fun, you know, for a couple of days. But they are there prior to that couple of weeks, yeah, sometime more, right, to make that happen. What's going on in my chat? It's going crazy
And
here.
always smiling. And even when we leave, they're there cleaning up.
Yes.
It's a labor of love for sure. You know, none of us would do it if we didn't enjoy doing it.
Yes.
That's yeah.
Hey, Story.
You got to come down here.
Story.
Yes,
Is the
sir.
Unimog going to come to Blue Rocks this year?
If I can get somebody to trailer it to Blue Rocks, yes. So the Unimog is a great vehicle until you want to go above 50 miles an hour comfortably. At 50 miles an hour, think of riding a motorcycle too fast and getting speed wobble.
Yeah.
But being 4.5 feet off the ground and getting speed wobble in a very narrow wheelbase vehicle, it's just not a comfortable feeling. So I keep it below 50, and I am not going to. I have narcolepsy. I'm not driving it to Pennsylvania. It won't happen. I won't make it out of the state of North Carolina.
Talking about North Carolina, welcome in. We got a fellow veteran there, Dorham Reality. Thank you for your service, brother. Welcome in. Thank you. And I believe he is in North Carolina, right?
He was asking if anybody is from us is down in North Carolina.
So yes, yeah, we are working sometime this year. That's one of that we were working last year, right? To have a rep there in North Carolina. Especially we got a big presence out there of one of our big bases out there, Fort Bragg, right? So that's what we're working towards. So Durham Reality, just stay in contact with us, brother.
I'll go visit.
There you go, right?
I love North Carolina. My
If
family.
he has social media, Facebook, Instagram, message us. or
So,
the
yeah.
Operation 11 Charlie or O11C.org website.
Right. If Dorham Reality, if you already send us an email, brother, I'll make sure, like I said, put the CD on it, all that stuff. To you want to speed up the processing, all that stuff. We need a copy of your VA ID card or your DD-214. Like we always say, make sure to cover the sensitive info right there in that DD-214. So that's on that, brother. But definitely. Awesome, brother. Awesome. Anything, like I said, there's close from him for North Carolina. He's in Durham, North Carolina. Close to him. What do we got there? Any events that we do, guys, or any gathering that we do close to that? We don't got none, right? We got Georgia. That's far away.
I said Beat the Creek's probably the closest one where we have something set up.
Okay. So yes, brother.
Hours away, but
we got Beat the Creek, right? That's in Tennessee, right? We're gonna be talking.
No, Beat the Creek's in Kentucky.
Kentucky. Okay, got you. Kentucky. So we got Beat the Creek in Kentucky. Then we have USD. That's down here in Florida. I will say it's about 8 hours, 10 hours from you. That's a huge event. So if you want to plan and come in this way, and also we got our guys from Pennsylvania, Maryland area. They always doing events and gathering out there. Sometimes it's worth the driving out there.
Anything in Tennessee though, like at ROW?
In Tennessee, we have a bunch of veterans, right? That we have out there in Tennessee, right? And we have a lot of our reps from the Fort Benning area that is close to that border, right?
Okay.
In a way, and there's a lot of our guys there that we have a lot that we need to move that out there. So definitely we'll be doing something out there in Tennessee this year, sometime this year. Yeah. So real quick here.
Fort
Go ahead.
Benning is in Georgia.
Yes. Yes.
You said Fort Benning, but that's in Georgia. There's nobody in the shoot. Dadgummit, I can't think of it. Up in Clarksville.
So, yes, we have. Actually, we still have
I'm
one.
drawing a blank.
That is for Fort Campbell, right?
James, ain't James in that area?
James is
Fort Campbell. Yes.
Fort Campbell, where we have one of our reps. He was there, but he moved down back to he moved down to Florida now. But we got one of our guys is still out there in Fort Campbell area. So some of our guys are in Fort Mitchell, Alabama. You know, Fort Benning is right on the border, right, between Alabama and all that. And we have some of our guys out there.
I know where Fort Mitchell is.
Yeah, Fort Mitchell. So
Close,
we have a bunch of our guys out there as well. So yes, we have a big presence, bunch of our guys out there in Tennessee that we need to do something in that area. Definitely. Let me see here. Danny says the closest is
I'm willing to help as much as possible and do whatever I can.
Thank you, Greg. So now, Greg, we go to you, brother. I know his internet is going back very slowly, right? Or just me.
No, it's a little lag.
It's a lag. But Greg, can you introduce yourself real quick?
Yeah, I'm a little lag. I don't know what's going on. Well, I'm Craig Davis. I'm part of the Recon G6 with Brian Parker and Story and Bill and several other guys. And this has always been a dream of mine to start a hobby shop. And I got to a place in my life where I'd been a land surveyor for 23 years and decided just to walk away from it and to make my hobby a full-time job. And it's something I enjoy, something I like to bring to families and bring the fun to people. I really enjoy that. I like seeing the smile on all the kids and families' faces.
Amen, bro. And where are you located, Greg?
But I started in. I'm located 1 hour south of Nashville.
Okay.
Tennessee.
Okay. Good.
Shelbyville is the next town. But we're trying to carry all parts, all brands of vehicles, wheels and tires. We have a huge selection. Have 124th rock crawling areas on site that people come out. I've had people today to come out and get involved and really talk to me. And we're looking at hosting some 124th events coming up soon in this next season. And so we have a lot of plans. It's just we're getting our foot in the door. We haven't been open a year yet fully, so we're just slow go right now.
Perfect.
Now, is the Facebook page, is that Davis Land Hobby? Is that for the store?
The Davis Land Hobby is for the store. We do not have a website yet. We are looking at getting into a website and having everything, whatever you want, that I have in stock and plus more, and have it shipped to you. Just right now is not 100% available on the shipping, and but I try to do what I can, and help people out any way I can. That's what I'm here for.
Well, I know when you first opened, you did something for 11 Charlie, and it's shout out to thank you guys.
Yes.
That was 24 scale, right?
Well, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I sent some things in, and I don't know. It's just I've got family. My grandfather was in the military. I've got cousins that's in the military. That's retired veterans, and I always wanted to. He's in high school, pins and screws. I didn't want somebody with metal in their body to be in the military. So, but I try to support our military, our police, our first responders in any way, form, or fashion. I mean, they're here for us, and I want to be here for them.
That's awesome.
Yes, yeah, definitely, Greg. Thank you so much. That means a lot to us, brother. It tells you what kind of person you are. We are very grateful. People like you, bro, is what keep us going, right? Especially, right? The battle is not done, right? Especially when we come here, right? Especially taking care of our guys, right? That's why we keep going, right? We keep this is one our guys need us the most, right? And not, again, like Greg said, not just our veterans, right? First responders. Like I said, we have a few police officers in our staff, a few first responders in our Operation 11 Charlie ramps. Those guys, they need us, right? So that's what we're here for. So well said, Greg, man. So I think I put the link of the Facebook guys there on the for the hobby shop guys. Make sure to share it. And Davis Hobbyland, and so you guys can know any updates on the stuff we can support Greg out there, bro. Definitely. Now we have a location that when we go to Tennessee, definitely we going to stop by, bro. We let you know ahead of time, right? And they're just awesome, brother.
Yeah, they got a cool course. I was checking out what was that? The slingshot 24 scale, they were running all around sharing videos. So it looks pretty darn cool.
That is awesome. I love it. So yes, guys. So again, we always have to support our local.
Got to play. It's to crawl.
Definitely, we got to support our local hobby shops, guys. So definitely, we got to keep that going, man.
Always.
And I get Greg having issues with his internet. he just it's me, right? He just paused himself or
Yeah, I was like, what if he tries killing the video?
Up the day, whatever. I'm always.
come back in, go out, come back in.
Yeah.
Try to go out, come back in. That correct.
He killed the video, I think. Now,
Can y'all hear me?
yeah, you're good now. Yeah, you'll stream. Yep.
Okay, I can hear it better now. I guess must be having a low signal. I'm sorry, guys.
No worries, brother. Don't need to no worries. But yeah, we can hear you now better.
Yeah, I'm hooked into like all of my neighbors' Wi-Fi right now, trying to get. I mean, I have like 4 neighbors. It's hard when you live out in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like me. I got a long cable so connected to the neighbor's house.
And I got more Cat 5 cable around this house. And, I run a line to the bus lot, and then there's a router down there for all of them.
Hey, look who we got on the chat, brother. We got Dooley's on the chat.
Uh-oh, he's watching you too.
Dooley's in the chat. Yeah.
And I can't see
when we were talking about him.
Yeah.
His ears were burning.
So welcome, Dooley, fellow Better New Happy New Year's to you, my brother. Always Mike Dooley, Recon G6 guy, right? Operation 11 Charlie Rep, amazing guy, man. So what else? Greg, when did you start on the hobby, brother? I don't know.
What now, buddy? I started in 1990, actually.
1990. Okay.
I started when I was 15 years old, and I've been into the buggies, racing dirt track. I did a lot of on-road carpet racing. I even got into the nitro buggies for a minute, but it just kind of lost its luster for a little bit. And then all of a sudden the rock crawlers came in, and man, that just stole my heart. And I pretty much, when Axial came out with the Betty, I pretty much jumped on board and been on board ever since.
I love it. I said 1990. We're 15 years old.
Yeah, I was 15. So 30. I've been 32 years now.
Monday.
I've been doing it.
I'm laughing. You know what? Hey, Greg, you know why I'm laughing?
I've seen a lot of changing in the RC industry.
Right. 1990. I was in last year of high school. Right. I think I went last year of high school. Yeah, that's the next following year. That's when I went to the Army. 91.
I was first grade.
What? Oh, he stops, man.
3rd grade.
So that's why. Taylor and I.
Oh man,
Go ahead, Craig. To CJ, who's CJ? Says CJ. Obi, when you gonna invite myself and Lonzo to Alaska?
Now, come on down.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Or up.
Or up.
Up and over.
Come on. I have a guest house. Oh, it's being rented right now. It's all right. I'll kick them out.
Talking about Alaska. This year we're planning sometime this year when the weather permits. We're gonna start. That chapter is gonna start moving, guys. So we definitely will be in Alaska sometime this year. We got some loaners going there. It's going to be going that way, and our veterans out there. I know there's a big presence. There's a huge presence out there. We had Army base out there, right? And some other stuff out there. So around always area. So any of our Alaska guys out there, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah, we're looking to be here first in the Matsu Valley, which is like 45 minutes north from Anchorage, and then hopefully I'm already getting interest from a few hours north into Fairbanks. So I mean, yeah, definitely can't wait for that. It's gonna be awesome.
Definitely.
I get friends too.
Man, I'm still going back to he was in first grade. That's why Kayla and I love all we can tell you, Kayla and I always treat Obi like he was one of our kids, you know, one of our boys every time. Obi, have you ate? Have you slept? Come here. Come here. Kayla cook, you know.
Yeah, half the time I didn't sleep or eat. I wasn't, you know, I wasn't the yeah.
Obi, stop doing this, stop doing that. You need to behave.
Yeah.
Stop. Come here.
Yeah.
Time out. Kayla will pull him in time out. Put him in time
Always
out.
had my back. I appreciate you guys. You guys were awesome.
Family.
And continue to be.
Yeah. Definitely. Man, I know. I wish. Yeah, Craig, and we kind of lost Craig there. Story. Anything else you can help Craig? You know, talk a little bit that you know more about him that you can mention. You know, because I think we can.
Yeah, I can tell you all
Some
about
stuff
Craig.
don't mention.
Not the good stuff.
The stuff he wouldn't do.
I'd be scary if Story talks about me.
We'll save that for the after show.
Yeah, no. Bill has the softest hands of anyone in the G crew.
Inside knowledge.
No, he just does.
He does.
He takes care of his skin. He does. He's got soft hands. So there's that. But Craig's an awesome guy. I wish his internet was working better. Yeah.
Is there an event that you guys always both go to in Tennessee with is it Raw or
RRW? So both Craig and I are team ambassadors, drivers for RRW. RRW started actually in Florida, and they sold to the couple, and now it's Scale Mountain RC.
Yeah.
So they moved up to Tennessee and opened up their shop there, and they only do crawlers. They don't do anything else. It's crawlers. They had been into, back in Florida, they were into buggies, and they had the Florida Nationals there and blah blah blah, and the race scene just got toxic for them, so they tossed everything and went to crawlers, and have been in crawlers and support the crawler community. And they have their own brand of batteries, which is Slingshot, along with some Slingshot parts for the SCX 24s. But they're a great family, and they do a lot to support the community, and they've always kept Craig and I pretty tight, and yeah.
Hey, Sarge is in the chat. You better watch it.
Yeah, Sarge is in the chat. Welcome, Sarge.
I love you, Sarge. Sarge is also a member of the G crew.
Yeah. Javi, if you haven't been to RRW in Tennessee, that's definitely a really good spot.
I was told you have to go for the Halloween one.
It is.
Oh, that's the one. Oh, that's the one they
Halloween is superb.
Okay. That was October. I think we were at Proline by the Fire. That's why. I think I think we have some of our guys out there, if I'm not mistaken. Dooley said, "Don't get story talking about Greg." Welcome,
it's his biggest fan.
Yeah. Chris, welcome, brother. Anybody that came in, welcome. Thank you so much. Obi, I think you had a question out there from Jeffrey Woods. He said he was with Maddox, Alaska station at Fort Greely, Alaska.
Fort Greely, yeah, that's northeast. Yeah, west, northwest. Yeah, it's Yeah, my father-in-law went over there. He was dealing with stuff and junk. I can't say top secret stuff, but you know, it was great.
Don't get in trouble.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all. Real quick, guys. I think whenever Jake is ready, then we could continue. We want to do the other raffle, and then we can continue, guys, real quick. Kind of like pause for a minute. I know we already started the other one, right? And I already sent you. I think we got like 4 spots on that one already for the second Capra. So Raymond, welcome in, brother. Good to see you, man. So whenever you're ready,
Yeah.
guys. So this raffle, it is for, if you want to, before you show the raffle first before we go to the wheel.
We go to the wheel.
Yes,
How
yes.
many times are we spinning? Or just mixing?
We have Greg and David can let us know. I mean, story. So guys, the winner, this is the 18 scale baby capper, right? So whoever's the winner can choose that color, right? And whatever is left is that second waffle for the one that is we got left on that. So thank you to Sky RC Hobby Shop for sponsoring this waffle. We appreciate it very much, Cody May, right, and the family out there for Sky RC at St. George, Utah area. So thank you so much, guys, on that. Go ahead, Jake, brother.
Before I pull the wheel up, how long are we gonna let this one spin for?
Are we gonna do the dragging? Let's do the dragging. How much we did last time? A minute?
We did a minute last time.
A minute, yeah.
Let's do that.
You gonna do the minute? All right.
Let's do the minute. And
I mean, it's really not that long.
right, it's just a minute.
Just a minute.
So let me right here, guys. So our guests, right? We're gonna ask them right here how many times we're gonna shuffle this right here real quick, guys. So how many times you guys want to shuffle this?
My birthday's on the 17th.
17 times. Okay.
17?
Go ahead,
I don't know
brother.
if I can count that high.
It could have been 44.
We might, okay, 17 it is. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17.
There you go.
Right. Here we go.
Hey, my name's all mixed up. It's intense.
Right. It's
Longest
only
minute ever.
it only takes a minute.
I'm gonna say it's a drum roll, but it'd be long.
You know, long drum roll. It's like that last minute before you can clock out and go home. That's what.
Yeah.
You know why chickens are so funny?
Why is that?
Because
You've been on TikTok.
Yo.
here we go.
Oh, keep going.
Oh, it's got
Nowhere's
plenty of time.
near that. Come on. Oh wait, go on, keep going.
Is it going to the baby?
Go.
Oh,
Scare
dude, it's good.
Let's do it. Keep
I think
going.
it's going to the baby. Is it?
Maybe?
That's it.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That's awesome. So
Baby capper for the baby.
baby capper for the baby. What?
That kid's never gonna see that ring.
Too young to hold the remote yet?
Oh my goodness.
We got you this great present.
Take a picture of James. James, I hope he's still in the chat. I know
So if he's not, send him a message. Say,
I need
hey, hold on, you won.
he's he's a fellow veteran, right? From the Florida chapter. It's going to be one of the new inductees, right? These
2 in a row.
yeah. So let me see, guy, almost welcome in, brother. Let me see. I got a text.
He's in the chat.
He's in the chat.
Yeah, he's in there.
James, brother. So congrats, man. It's hers. Don't worry. So it's a baby girl. It's a baby girl. So that's awesome. Awesome. Double congratulations, bro. You got a baby girl, now you got a baby Cabra. That is awesome. James, you need to choose between the two colors, bro. I believe we have Jake. You can show it one more time.
Put up here.
I love it, man. That's just awesome, man. So for him to get that. So we got the green one and the orange one. So James,
What colors he want?
Right?
I don't know which one goes with the girl. So I mean, it's hers, right?
Yeah, it's hers.
Orange.
Probably the
Yeah.
Fox.
My daughter would like the gray one.
He said orange. So the fox, he wants the
Fox
orange one.
Okay.
Okay.
So the
That
green
is
one is still up.
Awesome. So the one that we got left for the next raffle, hopefully we can finish it next Monday, right? On that. So
Are we doing 45 spots on the next one, or are we?
it's we
It's
open
run
it
until next Monday.
It's going until next Monday. So we will create and something happened on the chat. I don't want to miss it. Doing okay, my mother-in-law. Okay, sorry for your loss, Raymond. So fellow veteran, he's in the Raymond, he's in the New York area, right? And he lost his mother-in-law. But prayers for you and your family, brother, your wife, all that stuff, man. Sorry, condolences. TT4C, Rob Gunning, welcome in, brother. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. So we still have the second raffle going on, guys. So it's the green 1/18 scale Capra, guys. So now I gotta text Cody the address, right? It'll be sent straight to your house, James. So that's awesome. Congratulations, brother. New baby right there. So that's the green one we got left. Yeah, that's the green. That's the one that we got going on right now. So $7 a spot, right? 45 spot, and then we'll leave it open and goes over that. Then we'll kill it next show, right?
Yep.
So we'll be posting a link on that. We'll be creating a link on that. All right, Queenie, welcome in. Good to see you, Queenie. What else, guys? Story, go ahead, brother. I know, man, I wish I could, Greg can say something. If not, Story, anything else you want to mention about Greg, or if Greg can say something? I don't know, he's back.
And say, is there any
Can you
event?
hear me?
Yep.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay. Well, I mean, definitely the RW events that'll be in the spring and the fall of the year, we're definitely gonna be at them. That's for sure. I know I'll be there. And we're looking at going to USTE.
Sweet.
This will be my first time to get to go there. I look really forward to coming. It just going to depends on if things work out like I'm hoping for. We're just going to have to keep our fingers crossed.
hopefully, Greg, you can make it. You're gonna love it. It's one of those events that you wanna plan for each year. And you're welcome to our booth. We have a big location and we have a separate area for our families and awards. That you're welcome to be there and hang out with us, brother, the whole weekend. So,
is there parking for a Unimog?
Awesome, sounds great.
It's the trailer thing. It's the trailer thing.
Well, you park the trailer on the road.
That Unimog, you're winning 1-1. I tell you, the 1-1 challenge. You got it. You bring that Unimog. It's got my
win. You think I can beat? You think I could beat Matthews and his Broncos? They're pretty nice. Just saying.
Well, I can't say
not a Unimog.
he's working on one right now, right? He's trying to get it done before by USD. Hopefully he can. That's all I can say.
Does it have rust from 1965?
I can't say that.
Just saying.
I'm not able to.
I think it's a full restoration, so it's gonna be super clean.
No, Russ. He cut that out.
My vote always goes to Rust. So
Well, Rob does amazing work with those Broncos.
he does.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to see that, all that, and this incredible, man. That would be awesome, man. That would be amazing to see you there, Story and Greg out there, man. Definitely. I hope and prayers for that. That cross our fingers that it will happen, man. Have you guys out there with us, definitely.
Maybe we could shave a beard live
Right.
there.
Oh,
I mean, I could totally challenge USD
Took a pie to the face.
a $10,000 challenge.
We got some time. Let's get it moving.
Nothing. The answer is always no until you ask.
right.
So, can you raise $10,000?
If the eyebrows go.
You could see this pretty face. No, I shaved my head in high school, and my mom, when she saw me for the first time, it was kind of like, why'd you do that? You should have just shaved your eyebrows too, because they kind of they blend in if you don't see them. If the light's right. Sometimes they look like caterpillars, other times they don't show. Yeah.
I love it. Let me see. I think I already sent you some, Jake, some stuff on now. Awesome, guys. So the people are helping us with this raffles. Oh, thank you so much. It means a lot to us. So definitely we're working in lowering that list of veterans to be a sponsor for that, make it to USD. And you guys can meet them in person. The people that are planning to go out there. So like I mentioned earlier, right? For USD, that was still in that subject. Let me see to the Rob. So the inside vendor row, guys, over 10,000 square feet. That is just insane, right? 47 vendors on site, guys. So that's, if you guys never been to USD, or you guys been in USD, you guys already know how they set up that vendors row. So I mean, this year is going to be even bigger than last year.
I think everybody just bought 10 by 20s.
A 10 by 10 is really too small to vend in.
Yes.
Especially in Florida, because you need space to spread out because you're hot. Or
cold. Or cold. Or wet.
Unseasonably cold.
Yeah. So, and also, like we mentioned earlier, the entrance is not going to be to the main location there for USD. It's going to be the Devil's Den entry this year as well. If anything changes on that, we'll keep you guys posted. I know we have Rob and Sharif, I think at the beginning of the next month, right? When they're ready to release something special that they have for USD. So looking forward to that. People in the chat, any more question that you guys have for Story or Greg here, guys? Again, there's just two amazing people always doing amazing stuff for the community, man. So let's support that. I know we have, I think we post, let me post a link again for the Facebook page for that Greg's Hobby Shop there, guys. So that is what is it, Hobbyland? Davis
Hobbyland.
Yeah.
Davis Hobbyland.
Yes, yeah, guys, let's show some support to our local hobby shops, and they always, and I love going to that. That's one of my plans when we go to Tennessee this year. I'm gonna say next year. We're already in this year, right? Yeah,
we're here.
yeah, we're already in this year. So post a link there. Also, always check out Story. I'm gonna post here. Let me see your Instagram page here, Story. So Let me search for it.
So while he's looking, Story, have you done a scale bus yet?
You know, I have not done a scale, but I want to do styrene so bad, but I got so many irons in the fire. Like, I just don't have the time or the patience to. I'm not an artist. I cut wood really well, but I don't mold things very well. I'd probably have to ask the guy below me to him and like Wes to do a bus, or
Me and Wes actually work really well together, so that's a good combo.
I really want a Unimog more than I want a damn school bus. I don't know if you know, but I'm tired of looking at school buses.
That's probably true.
They're really cool
Makes sense.
and they're fun to work on, and then they're not. So it's kind of a, it's like any work. You love your job, but at the same time you secretly hate it. But it's what we do.
While he's looking, what was one thing you did in a bus conversion that like blew you away when it was done? Like an add-on change?
When I wired the first solar system, from everything from the 8 batteries to the inverter and the monitoring systems for all the different tanks and the propane tank and all that stuff. Once like I hit the power button and turned that thing on and saw that bus light up for the first time, that was the jam. And honestly, it was more the fact that I was able to build a bus for my really close friend who wouldn't be able to enjoy the world like we do, or but he can now get in that bus and go anywhere. He can take his ski with him. He can go mono skiing. We put a sweet bike rack on the back that picks up his hand cycle and like stows it. And it's awesome to see him being able to go outdoors and do different things with that bus.
Dooley's in there talking about a wooden bus.
He
Oh.
said
A wooden bus?
Yeah.
That bus is primarily wood on the inside, but
Okay.
So he's like,
yeah.
So what's the normal turnaround time?
That's a horrible question too.
I'm good.
Rob, can we talk about your turnaround time?
Loaded.
Yeah, it is not a paint job turnaround. So Thomas's bus, the green bus, the farther bus, it took 2.5 years. Now in that 2.5 years, I learned everything other than how to, cut and attach wood to things. So I learned all about solar. I had a little bit of knowledge, I wired a lot of stereos as a kid. And I was always pulling stuff apart and whatnot, but I had never wired a full electrical system from like the ground up. And thankfully I had an engineer draw me the plans, the schematics. And then I had Dennis, some guy named Dennis that nobody knows, named Sarge. I'd send him pictures of, like the breaker box. And I asked him to look at it because he used to be an electrician at one time in his life. I guess he's still an electrician. He's just not a working electrician. But I had a lot of help from friends that helped me do it. But yeah.
Laura Kate Davis says disagree. It's an art what you do on those buses, Story. So
well, thank you. And I really appreciate everybody's love for them. They're definitely, especially that bus is kind of like, it was my art piece. It is what I put every bit of my life into that bus. And I still do. Like today, I spent 7 hours, wrapping. The first part of it was wrapping an exhaust pipe with heat shield tape. And then the other half, I was pulling out his generator and, doing an oil service on it. And, the buses are weird. You go to do something thinking, oh, it's going to take 20 minutes. Yeah, sure, it's not. Everything on a bus takes 3 to 5 times longer than it would anywhere else, especially with the building, the interior. Every cut is custom. Every single cut is custom. There's no, as soon as the biggest thing I tell people with building a bus is as soon as you start, you take the level and the square and you throw them away because they don't mean anything in a bus. You get a ship's what do they call it? A tick stick is an old shipbuilder's tool, and it's literally a piece of wood, and it's got 2 oddly shaped ends, and you use that and you draw a lot of cardboard template, and that's how you build a bus with a lot of cardboard.
Sarge says, amazingly, it all worked.
Yeah.
Later,
they don't
Raymond,
build
brother.
themselves.
Yeah. Dooley, I just sent you an email, brother. Let me know if you can. Dooley said, how can I get it? Oh, he's gonna start trouble here.
We better end this show quick.
What's he shaving?
Did say PG.
So we'll see. I just sent Dooley an email. Let's see he is able to join us here.
Well, on the bus thing, like, is it an open palette for you, or do you pick their brains? Hey, what do you want? Or can I come to you and say, hey, this is exactly what I want?
Yeah, if you came to me and said, if you had a list of everything you wanted and a full build plan, as long as you had the wallet to back it up, I'd take the job. Most people come into it not knowing half of what they want, just like a normal house build, oh, I want 4 walls and a pretty roof, and my wife wants this stained glass window in the front door. Okay, we can do that. Have you picked out a toilet yet? Because that's important. So, and that's the crazy thing. Like the composting toilet, you can make a composting toilet for $5, $10 as long as you're willing to sit on a bucket. Or you can spend $1,000 on a beautiful pre-made toilet by Nature's Head that, has a fan in it and makes it smell better and all that. It's all in what you want. But the nice thing is that I'm old enough in my life to where I will cherry pick my jobs. It is what it is. I can't put my name on something that's not worth doing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Questions here for the boys here, guys on the chat. And then if not, we're gonna start saying our goodbyes. Any question here in the panel? Feel free, guys. We already passed our time, but yeah. Anything that we forgot to mention, Mac, Jess, or Obi? Anything?
UST 39 days.
Oh my gosh.
41 till my birthday.
For the record, Matt said it, not me.
Mondays are not for math, ladies and gentlemen.
Matt, you're fired.
We don't do math on days.
Well, some of us don't live right outside of the town, so some of us have to leave earlier.
Only about 45 minutes away. It's not bad.
On an hour, guys. The raffle. I'm texting The
Is
raffle
that one
went
already sold out?
all sold out in less than an hour, guys. We cannot thank you guys enough for that. So we're gonna create a link letting Nathan know. Bless you, brother. We're gonna create a link for that, so we will share it on social media, on our groups page, and then hopefully we're able to close it on next Monday, right? Or if we close it, or no, we will let you guys know. But probably we'll leave it open until next Monday show. We'll close it then. Jake, how many spots we got in that second one? I don't know if I send you the new spots that. So I think we got like maybe.
I haven't got any new ones lately, but one sec.
I think I sent you.
Currently have 8 people in the second raffle, or 8 entries, I should say.
8 entries, perfect. Thank you so much on that, guys. So we got already 8 entries on that. So that's the second one, guys. So we are very grateful for you and we're even thinking about opening that one till next week. So that's awesome. For that. What else?
And all the funds from the stuff we're doing from now to UST is for UST to get the vets down there. And if you're there, like we said before, stop by the booth. If you see us out on the trails, let's run some trails and have some fun.
Definitely. Take the time, and not just UST. Any event that you see or you see us on the trail, take the time, say hi to us. We're welcome, and you guys will see everything that we're doing, where everything is going, and what we're doing. So, other than that, just doing the induction ceremonies, right? The most powerful thing is to, when we take our guys to the trails, right? Being amongst each other, right? Some of our guys, because of injuries, they cannot walk that long, but just being amongst each other, guys, they just stay on the starting point out there, just chatting, just talking and decompressing. So that is our main focus out there, guys. So on that, so let me see here. I think Dooley's having issues trying to join. Oh, he said I tried to join. You could probably this is the same issue you go to, right? Jess, he says.
Oh, he needs the password.
Meeting ID. That's what he needs, right? I just gotta forward him that.
Yeah, just like you do for me.
Okay, so let me do that. I was trying to show that video you sent me, Jess, but on the phone I cannot.
Won't work.
Yeah, it will not work. Let me forward this to Dooley. Before we
Look
go,
at that face.
I'm getting nervous here, bro. I'm sweating this. I don't know why.
You're sweating. Are you cutting your beard off? Because I know who you're inviting on. I wouldn't be surprised if that man threw a grand down to watch me shave my face. I'm just saying.
Was he on when we were talking about raffling off that truck again? Was he on for that? On the chat? I don't think he was on yet.
He probably felt it in his ears.
It says TT4C Rob Gunny, thank you to the panel, to the chat members, and to all that have and all are now serving or will serve our nation. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Robert, fellow veteran, bro. Thank you for your service, man. So yeah, I just sent it to. Let's see. So we can need to wait. Let's see. I'm looking forward. I'm dying for Dooley to join us.
Yeah, he hasn't been on.
No, not yet. He's been trying to join. Let's see. Dooley, if you listening, guy, brother, I just sent you the screenshot of that, and you got to put in that meeting IDs right there, that number on top. You'll see it.
Well, we can go. Who's our next week?
Ooh, we have we waiting on that.
Okay.
We don't have that yet. We have a few guys lined up, but for next Monday, we'll post it on social media on that. So yeah. We're looking to have another nonprofit, guys. Anybody you guys think that we can get a hold of? We're looking to get another nonprofit at least once a month.
Right.
Get another nonprofit join us, and that will bring any information out there for our warriors. Any help out there, is needed, right, for our guys, and you know, just share that knowledge and all the nonprofits that are out there to help guys, right? So we always like to share that information, because there's a lot of nonprofits out there that do good for our guys and in the community in general. So we are very grateful that, and you know, we just want to present them here to our guys that don't know about them. So definitely. Let me see anything else that we forgot to mention. On that, let me see here. Let me see.
Can I talk about the thing I've been posting about here late with that truck
Yes,
behind me?
Please do so.
All right, let me grab it.
Please do so. That is just awesome.
You're on our social media. What I'm doing this year, guys, and some of us, when we want to help, and we're like, oh, I only got $5. So what I'm doing, it's a 222-mile trail adventure for 2023 throughout the whole year, all GPS log track with this truck. And what I've challenged people to do is on the 22nd of every month, the number 22, and to vets, to those serving, has a powerful meaning. It's not a good meaning.
Can you show it again? Go ahead.
Put that back. You gotta show it off.
Yeah.
The lighting in here, I guess it does pop some
You can
of it.
still see it.
It does.
It's a
Look at that.
Boom Racing
That
BR
bougie paint job.
110 pickup. It's what do they call it? Chameleon, Chrome Illusion. It's been a lot of companies stepped in to make this truck possible. But I'll be sharing my adventure of going out and doing it. I've gone out the last 2 weekends. I think I'm 8.6 miles, 222. I got a long way to go, but I'll do it. But it's more or less to get people to donate. It doesn't matter if it's $1 a month is what you can do.
Yeah.
The 11 Charlie Facebook page, I think it's 1.4 thousand, whatever.
Mm.
If a quarter of those people did $1 every 22nd of the month, it would be so much 11 Charlie could do.
Yeah.
Rather than saying, hey, we can't do this right now.
Yeah.
It would help out huge if we all came together and did $1.
Yeah.
If you did $5, great, but I'm not asking for that.
Yeah.
It's if we all just that one day get on the O11C.org Facebook. I forget what the first tab is, but there's a donate section in there where
Yes.
you do it right through the PayPal.
Yeah, on our website.
$1.
On our website, even has that a monthly donation as well. I know always been working on that. And on that note, oh man, I cannot thank you guys enough. This is some of the stuff that our guys do, right? For our guys, right? For our cause, right? It means a lot to us. And on that note, I want to mention, right, that remember we said we're going to mention in this beginning of this year what Operation 11 Charlie is working on to be at this year, right? So Operation 11 Charlie is going to be more of an outdoor rehabilitation program, right? We're going to keep going to the events, all that stuff. So we are searching for location. We already got the one, and the second probably that is St. George, Hurricane, Utah area. We have a huge support there. Cody, our fellow veteran, out there as well, right? That is gonna be one of our reps out there in Utah. So that's gonna be one of the locations. Alaska is another one that we're working also with. And so in this location, what we do is depends on the funding. We'll be taking warriors, just for say number 10, 5, 10 warriors out there. And this is just for us to compress. It's gonna we already choosing some location, go out to. We do a night crawling. We get there, just to say something, guys. We get there Friday, we do a night crawling, right? And stay there, and then on Saturday, we do the same thing. We go out crawling during the day, then we plan some other stuff. And like we do in Utah, we did last year. On Sunday, they planned for us and one-to-one crawling. So that's going to be mainly our full weekend. So that's what we're trying to do and focus on this year. And we already start working on that. And so it's going to be more one-to-one, right? This is not no events aside from the event, all that stuff, just for our guys to go out there and decompress it, just be crawling and just, that bonding, that brotherhood and sisterhood, right? So that is what Operation 11 Charlie is in the works this year. Again, we already have one of the location that is Hurricane, it's Utah St. George area. That location that they're in the bed of Zion National Park. So we're looking for that. So we are planning to do this a few times a year. Maybe we'll start with the one, and we could do more during the year. But at least we want to do 4 outings during the year. And again, this is aside from taking our guys to RC events, all that stuff. So everything that we're doing here is working towards that, guys. So we are very excited. I know the guys are excited. We cannot wait until do that. Cause the guys that went with us to that event in Utah, they could tell you. I know Obi was there. I know Lacos were also out there. It just how it's just amazing, that location. Just along that location, we don't need to go crawling. How peaceful we felt. It was just incredible. It's just a peace that I haven't felt in many years, right? So that's what Operation 11 Charlie is going to be focusing on this year, right? So we're looking forward to that. On that. So definitely. Oh, I think Dooley's here already.
Being shy.
Dooley, can you hear us, Dooley? He's here. I see a Samsung. Dooley.
Oh.
I see he's connected here. I'm afraid. Should we end this before?
So he might not know he's connected.
Let me text him. Then we'll start saying goodbye. We'll wait for him after the show. I think he was asking, "Are you guys still on?" Because I don't know. He wants. Okay. We can't hear you, brother. Dooley, if you're here, we can't hear you, man. Or see you. Anyway, I think if we're gonna start saying our goodbyes, if Dooley works in, then if not, we'll do it afterwards. We take screenshot and share it. Maybe not. So let's start saying our goodbyes, guys. So I guess we start with Jake.
Happy New Year, everyone. Thanks, Mr. Rice and Craig. I don't know if he's still here. He's
here.
He's still here.
I'm still here.
All right, we didn't lose him. And thank you to all the veterans out there. And we'll see everybody next Monday.
Definitely keep an eye on the social media. We let you guys know who will be our next guest. Robert.
Hey, what's going on? Well, I want to say thank you, everybody that's in the panel. Thank you, everybody that's in the chat. I'm going to touch a little bit more on what you had said earlier. This is a new year. A lot of people are going through stuff. I mean, everybody. There's always somebody. I highly recommend, if you can, just reach out to somebody that you haven't talked to in a long time. You know, you never know if that person might need you. And for some, it might be too late, but you don't want it to be that. So just share as much love as you possibly can. And just do what you got to do. It's 2023. And just love everyone.
Yeah.
Even your enemy. Love them.
Yeah. Well said, brother. Well said. We gotta take care of each other, right? And us doing the right thing or trying to be positive in the community in general, right? Hopefully some people will learn from it, right? And follow the lead. Whoever wants to do this, keep doing, man. The more people we can help, the better. I'm down for it. So anybody needs our help, we'll guide you, right? And trying to show you the way, all that. But well said, brother. We got to take care of each other, check on each other. You don't want to get that call, definitely. Jess.
Hi. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you to Story and to Craig for hanging out with us tonight. It's always a pleasure to be with you guys. And I look forward to seeing you both this summer for sure. At either Blue Rocks or who knows, somewhere else. I might come down south, who knows? But and thank you to all of our veterans and everyone that was in the chat with us tonight. And I hope you all have a wonderful week.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Jess, and thank you for being part while we do on to all your lovely family. Matt, brother.
Thanks to everybody in chat. It's always good to be on Mondays. I haven't been on the show for a little bit, going through some changes, some moves. Thanks to Story and Craig for taking the time out of your night. You guys have always been awesome to hang out at events, and thanks for your involvement in the RC community, making it a fun place and always having a good laugh. Kind of what Rob said, I'm gonna stem off that. I got a phone call from somebody today. We talked. I've gone through stuff. He's going through stuff. Don't ever think you're bothering. Make that phone call. You may think you need to talk, but someone else may need to talk back to you. So never feel you can't reach out to a friend or family. Thanks to all those who have served, who are out there serving now. And to our veterans, we owe you everything. Everybody have a great week, and we'll see you next Monday.
Thank you, my brother. Well said, brother. Story.
Yeah. Can you all hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yep. Okay. Thank you, everybody, for being in the chat. Thank you for watching. Thank you, everybody who's involved with Operation 11 Charlie and everything you guys do. I can't thank veterans enough for everything you've done, and your families for the times they've sacrificed to give us the chance to, play in our backyards and all across the U.S. with these toys. Yeah, love your neighbor.
Definitely.
That Dooley?
Julie's here.
I'm trying.
There he is.
So he came to say hi and goodbye.
Yeah.
We love
Hi,
you,
y'all.
Dooley.
We'll figure this out before the next one,
Hey,
hopefully.
y'all. Bye, y'all.
Definitely. So while Dooley works on his stuff, let's go ahead, Craig.
Well, guys, I really like to appreciate what y'all do for Operation 11 Charlie, guys. I mean, it's amazing. I have witnessed it at Axial Fest last year. The love, the camaraderie it's amongst y'all guys, and man, it's something special. It's like I said, it's always touched my heart. Y'all are away from your families. It's a struggle to do the things that our first responders, our military, all have to deal with. And again, from the bottom of my heart, I thank each and every one of y'all. I thank each and every one of the guys, men and women that are watching, serving, that are here on this board, that are speaking. I look forward to running into each and every one of y'all in the 2023 year, and cross some with some of you guys, and hang out and swap some good stories.
Awesome, Greg. Thank you so much for those kind words, man. Definitely, brother. We're looking forward to see you out there. Definitely, bro. You guys are welcome anytime, Greg. I'm sorry. Anytime you want to jump back in, just let us know. We'll make that happen. Any updates, Greg, that you may have from the hobby shop, let us know, man, so we can share it, right? So people will know we got to support those local hobby shop. Definitely. I don't know. Dooley, are you good, brother?
Yeah, I'm good. I'll figure it out.
But we can hear you. The people, we're still live.
Well, at least you can hear me.
Yes,
You don't want to see me anyway.
Yes, we want to see you.
No,
Your shoes.
no.
So they want to see your shoes.
They look just like Parker's.
So real quick, Dooley. So just say hi and then say goodbye real quick, so we can end our live and we could go to the private chat.
Hi. Bye.
Awesome, guys. Everybody here on you guys made my day, guys. You know, and like the guys say, all that struggle that we go through, you guys are make that happen, right? Check on each other, guys. Check on each other. Always, always. People in the chat, thank you so much for the support, and make sure to check us out o11c.org. Right? Any question, feel free to ask us here on the panel or to our website. We'll feel free, guys, to talk to us. Anything. Right? Thank you so much for the support, and be safe out there. See you next Monday, guys. Peace.